Okay, great. Yeah.
Okay, now, okay, let me come here. I'll turn on the light. Yeah, so the only piece that's left is just to look how the text file looks like from the survey that we created. So I did click on download. It downloaded something called survey685.json. JSON is, as I said, is a format very similar to XML. It's human readable, so you should be able to open it with a text file and read what's written in it. Now, of course, this is not formatted properly, so it might be a bit harder to read. There are some websites that allow you to basically to properly format a JSON file. I'm just going to search, for example, for a JSON formatter. The JSON formatter, basically, the only thing, actually, I know this second one is pretty good tool. I'm going to use this one. But what it does, it just basically adds a few spaces, so it makes it a bit easier to read. Otherwise, it's just the same text file. So if I select all the content of the survey that we created, I'm going to copy this here, copy. I'm going to go to this survey the JSON editor that I found online. I delete this one, right-click, press paste. This is the content of the survey. So basically, this text that you can see here is passed. So this text is basically passed between different iPhone and Android and web, and it specifies the survey that we asked for. I'm just going to do like this. You see, as soon as I press this format button here, it formats it nicely for me and with the structure and everything. So I'm gonna press this one. Now you can see that there is a context analyzer that's empty because we did not define any context analyzer for it. This is version 2. This is the second version of this survey system. These are some other parameters.
You might want to drag that over there so it's recorded.
Oh, it doesn't record from here?
No, it's recorded from here. Yeah.
How do I know from recording from where?
You can go to
record.
Yeah, it shows which it's recording.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's recording.
Yeah. Yeah. It's recording to the video as well, which is.
Yeah, but no,
that's only in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to probably change this as well.
But no, you don't have to change anything.
Because I want to show it over there.
Sorry?
Yeah, like I want to show it on the extended. That's what I mean. Now they can see.
Oh, show it here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry for the technical problems, but anyway, so you can see that it says that there's only one sub-survey, is the internal term, but questionnaire was the term that we used. So it only has one sub-element to this, because we only added one questionnaire to this survey. This is questionnaire 0, which ID is 1. It's user triggered. We decided to entitle the button "I'm feeling sick," and the content of that, there are 3 pages. This is page 0. For page 0, we have these questions. The first question is, please select your gender. It has 2 answers. The answer 0 is male. The answer 1 is female. And then page 2, or page ID 1 here, as it shows, it has 1 question. The question ID is and the question ID is 2. Let me expand all of that. So if you actually start downloading that and load that content into this tool or any other tool that you find, doesn't matter. If you load it into this tool, you can just read it. And there are some tags that you probably don't recognize, but most of the tags are the same features that we set here. The same features that we set here. Basically, these features are translated into those tags and are written down. Now you can just, like I can edit this. I can, for example, edit this from select your gender, please select your gender. Like I can change this from please select whether you are male or female. Now I can save this content, load this content as my survey into the system, and system uses this term instead of the term that I had entered. So basically, just the only thing I wanted to show here is that what we had discussed before, the content that we generate using this tool is all translated into a text file. You can either keep using this tool to modify the survey, or you can modify the text file, upload it here, and then you get the modified content. But at the end, you get just a text file that describes what the steps are and what has to be done. I did want to demo the iPhone version. The problem is that iPhone, for the version mismatch, I have iPhone 5S, it can't cast here. I have to probably show it to on my laptop. So probably that takes a bit longer for me. I'm gonna
simulator.
With a simulator, yeah. So that's gonna be probably a bit later, but I will show that hopefully by the end of the day today.
Okay, great.
Yeah.